Hey, how you doing? Victory Outreach Pomona. We're right here at the church, and man, listen, God is doing something. We just finished with our Easter weekend, amen. A whole Passion Week, and close it out with Resurrection Sunday. And we're right here on our Wednesday night, and I have actually one of the brothers here. He's in our Victory Home. His name is Brother Godfrey. And Godfrey, I was just going to ask you right here. So you're saying here you've been in the home for about 8 months now, right?
Yeah,
8
months.
All right, good. So what was it that, maybe if you could tell the people, what was it that brought you to the men's home?
You know, I was desperate. I was in need, and I realized that I needed to get into the presence of God. And I'm here. I've been here 8 months. I'm excited for what God's doing in my life. I'm grateful. I'm thankful because He's doing a work in my heart. And you know, I'm overwhelmed with what He's doing, and I'm just, letting Him do what He's got to do inside of my life.
And also, so you have a few children, right? How many children do you have?
4 sons.
4 sons.
Yes. Who I'm praying for right now, and believing God for their salvation.
Oh, wow. So before you came to the home, what were like some of the things like maybe that you were dealing with? Maybe things that were destroying you or hurting you.
Unfortunately, I was turning to the wrong things. Instead of turning to God, I was turning to drugs and alcohol and relationships and different things that I thought were gonna satisfy that void in my heart. But it wasn't until I realized that I had to surrender to God and just let Him complete that work. And now, I hear from my sons. They talk to me. They're excited. They're happy that I'm here and I'm getting a hold of God, and I'm finally being that father that God's calling me to be.
Wow. See, so you heard it right there, Victory Outreach Pomona. I mean, in the midst of all this that's taking place, all this tragedy, the tragic times that we're in the midst of a crisis, God is still up to something. He's doing something. He just mentioned he has 4 children, and they're older. They're older children. I think the youngest one's
He's 17.
just about to be 18. Yeah. The other ones are 20s, mid-20s, and 30 maybe. But in the midst of everything, God, he said he's praying, he's believing God, and God is doing something there. As his director, I can see what God's doing. He's helping there in the home. He's actually one of the leaders there, and he helps to help other men. At one time where, like you said, he felt like the grip of drugs were over his life, and the grip of destruction was over his life. But now, 8 months later, God's using him to work with other men. And so if you're out there right now, just know that God's able to do something in this time. And right now is the time to call out to God. It's not the time to call out to the mighty dollar or drugs or prescription pills. It's the time to call out to God and see what God has for your life. So that's just one of the things that we have. One of the ministries that we have here in our church. We have different ministries like our life groups, which they're meeting on Zoom right now. They haven't stopped, and I guarantee you there's still one closer to you. We have our children's ministry we call Kids Gang. We have our God's Anointed Now Generation ministry, and they're still meeting on Fridays. You can catch them on YouTube, amen. And so God is on the move here at Victory Outreach Pomona, and we want to just let you know, you heard it from the man himself, that God's up to something, and we know that God has something special for you. So until next time, Pomona, we'll keep serving God, keep calling out to God, and keep knowing that God has something great for your life. Amen. God bless you.